In this video, we are checking out Africa by the band Toto. Of course, Jeff Porcaro on drums, one of my favourite drummers of all time, one of my favourite bands of all time. Toto were really interesting because not only were they successful in their own right as Toto, but if you look at the members of Toto, Jeff Porcaro, Mike Porcaro, Steve Lukather, and so on, as session guys, they played on heaps of really famous artists, albums, singles, and so forth. Everyone from Michael Jackson, Eric Clapton, Steely Dan, you name it, right? Boz Scaggs. Oh, I've got to do the Lido Shuffle. I'll definitely do the Lido Shuffle. So today we're going to be checking out the groove, the iconic feels, and we'll talk a lot about the feel. Whenever I do a gig and I see there's a chart, you know, like a Toto chart or something that I know Jeff Porcaro's played on, I always think, oh man, I'm going to have to spend a lot of time really nailing that feel. Porcaro wasn't really known as like a super choppy drummer. Of course, he had great chops, but I think the reason he was hired was because he had such an amazing feel and he played parts that really complemented the songs, right? And so even though when you look, and we'll do the on-screen notation, when you look at the pattern for Africa, it's a fairly simple pattern on the face of it. There's a lot going on, especially with the right-hand technique and so on, to make it feel great. So let's jump straight into the pattern. Of course, we've got the right hand doing 16th notes. The right hand's just going 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 the whole way through. And let's have a look at the technique that's going on here, because I'm not just going or we've got loud and soft. Okay, so again, it's this push-pull thing. Same technique that he would have used in Rosanna. Right, the shuffle version of the same thing. And basically for the beat and the in-between eighth note, you're playing the shoulder of the stick on the edge of the hi-hat, 1 and 2 and etc. And then for the in-between 16ths, raising the wrist and dropping the stick and playing with the tip of the stick on the top. That's not only a softer sound, it's a thinner sound. This is a thick sound, this is a thin sound. This is loud, this is soft, right? So from a textural point of view, as well as a dynamic point of view, they are different, and that helps create the groove. So we've now got 1 E and... Guys, click the link in the description and get your free 7-day trial of I Can Play Drums Pro. Over 700 video lessons, 2,000 backing tracks, student reviews, and an awesome community of like-minded drummers. Stop scrolling aimlessly on social media and start improving with a properly structured drumming course that aligns with your goals.